All right, so I'm making a little video showing you how we work a little bit on rules with Rocky in the house and what that looks like with potties stuff and good job, buddy. And just overall basic manners with him. So this is stuff that's really important for him going forward, that he has the same rules in different households. And even though we have different people working with him, we want to make sure everybody's on the same page. So one thing I really like to do with dogs like Rocky, who have a tendency to claim things that are theirs, whether that's through showing aggression, like, you know, for like that towards crew or something like that, or marking his territory, is starting to reclaim what is ours and not his. So for example, the couch. So this is like every little dog's favorite thing, is to jump up on the couch. And what we do is we often tell him, off, Rocky, because I don't want him, Rocky, come, jumping up on the couch just whenever he wants to. So the invitation has to be there. And so we use the command off. So if he were to, I don't know if he will, I'm gonna try to tempt him a little bit to see if he'll jump up on off, off, and I'm immediately tapping, good, on the e-collar, good job. And then when he gets down, I do pay him, because I wanna make sure that he understands how clear it is that he did the right thing. So even though I had to correct him and get him off the couch, I want that to be really clear for him of, I know you want to be up here. So if I stand right here, he kind of is tempted. Good job. Now, if he's invited to get off, that's one thing. But the first couple weeks coming home, I don't want him on the couch, period. That will something that he will have to earn back, as he's being really consistent with rules and things of that nature at home. Okay, so just some other things as he comes home, having him drag a leash around the house. I like using long lines, but you have to be very aware of where the leash is at all times. Whatever it looks like, you don't have to do the prong collar in the house necessarily, because sometimes the little prong collar can get twisted, whereas this is just a slip collar. So it just goes over the neck. And so you can use different things interchangeably. I like it if he gets stuck. So let's say he jumps up on the couch and he can't get back down. Or if I feel like he's gonna bolt out the front door, I can step on it. I need to be able to have something in addition to the e-collar as he's transitioning home, because he's going to be learning these things in your home moving forward. So with Rocky, I often use the place bed. Rocky, place. And I like a dog to be able to settle on the place bed. So sometimes the dogs will naturally lay down. If Rocky has a hard time settling, I can give him a secondary command. So I can say, Rocky, down, do a little tap, good. Just so he can learn to settle on the bed. This is also really functional if somebody comes to my door and they're ringing the doorbell. This is something we work on a lot because it's so difficult. Good boy. And then I'm gonna pay him, because I want him to know he did good. So even if I have to correct him or not, I want him to know if you followed through after that correction or if you just did it the first time. I want to pay him. Rocky, okay. Good boy. And then he can know when he needs to get off the bed. So we've also been practicing it as we get close to the door. Well, the door's about to open. He thinks he's going outside. Rocky, place. And I want him to be able to find the plate. This is a little harder because I'm further away. Rocky, place. I'm gonna help him by moving my body. There we go. Just to communicate with him. Down. If he had struggled so much, I can use my leash, but he fulfilled that just by my body language going towards the door. Good boy. Okay. Let's say somebody's actually at the door and he's right here barking. I can call him back to me. So I can say, Rocky, come, place. And that can be a little bit easier. Down. That way I'm not competing with the person at the door. So he's gonna need a lot of these rules when he comes home, and he needs to know that everybody is going to follow through with those rules, because if one person is letting him get away with stuff, the next person that comes in and gives him rules, he will fight that person on those rules because it wasn't consistent. So we want to make sure down, being really consistent. We give him a command, we follow through, and we follow through until he gets it right. And so it's really good for him. Good boy. Okay. Good job. Rocky place. We'll try it again right here. All right, so this is a big one for Rocky, and it's the wait, because he likes to go out and see the world and see what's out there for him and not always come when you call him. And so there's a couple layers to this. So the recall is important. When I say Rocky come, I expect him to come. But sometimes I can set myself up for a little bit more success when I have Rocky wait, a wait command. And that means we don't cross through the threshold until we're invited out. Good job, buddy. And sometimes we're not invited out. Sometimes wait can just mean a stay. Good boy. So it's not always you come outside. Sometimes I need to run out to the car and get some groceries or something. Wait. So I give him the command before I open the door. Good boy. Good boy doesn't mean break. It just means you did good. But that's not an invitation for him to come through yet. Okay. There you go. Good job, Rox. Yes, you did so good. So there he goes. Okay, and then when we come outside, I give him one opportunity to go potty. So I normally walk him up to a tree and I say, Rocky, go potty. And I give him a chance to go pee, and now he's done. So I don't let him pee 15 times on the walk. You're done. You're good. Rocky, come. And we're done. So if he's wandering and sniffing, Rocky, heel. He is not in a focused state of mind. So then I might come out to the driveway and work him a little bit where he can kind of dial in, especially if he's wanting to go out and sniff and pee on things. But we're just focused on me. Good. Give him little taps here and there if he's cutting into me, he's not paying attention. I fade away. He didn't follow. So right out of the house, he's really excited. And so we need to work on having him come into position and finding that heel position more frequently. Good job, buddy. Rocky down. Practice some down stays out here. Good boy. Okay. Good. Good job. Heel. And then we can walk once we get him dialed in.